This sports broadcast made possible with support from the following. Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland. For all your heating or cooling needs, count on Custom Heating and Cooling. Featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service. Find them online at customheating.com. Custom Heating and Cooling, powered by Bryant, whatever it takes. Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? It's Rosen Express online buying made simple. Visit rosenhyundai.com or genesisofelgonquin.com. For the best pizza in town, Wise Guys Pizzeria in South Elgin. Check out our new and improved online ordering at I'mAWiseGuy.com. Tom the Plumber is a family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at TomThePlumberInc.com. And Daryl Barnes Photography for portraits, family and graduation photos, sports team photos, and more. Contact Daryl Barnes Photography at DarylBarnes.com.
Hello there and welcome in to the consolation 7th place game here in the 2025 edition of the Hinkle Holiday Classic. We're a little bit late to the start. In case you missed it, a three-pointer by Elijah Loading was already hit for the Prairie Ridge Wolves. We have a matchup today between the Bartlett Hawks and the Prairie Ridge Wolves. And I'm Dylan Machashik. I'll be doing play-by-play. I'm joined by my dad doing the analyzing in color.
Marty Machashik here running sidecar with Dylan. And yeah, we're a little slow start here after Christmas, but day after Christmas like everybody else. But we're rolling, and let's have some fun today with the last day of the Hinkle Holiday Classic.
We'll get you up to speed on the starters as well. For Prairie Ridge, their starting point guard, number 1, Luke Vanderweel. Number 3, Roy Resendez. Number 11, Elijah Loading. He is the man to watch for them, their leading scorer. Number 21, Brendan Bowe, and number 33, Madden McKim rounds it out for the Wolves as Vanderweel goes up, can't finish the layup. Rebounded by number 2, Joey Swick for Bartlett Hawks. Joining Joey Swick is Quintion Wright, number 3. Number 4, Brandon Johnson, as that is taken away by Resendez and the Wolves. Bowe with it down low. The shot is no good. Almost rebounded offensively by McKim. Instead, Nankoff, number 21, Adrian Nankoff for the Hawks takes it away. Number 30, Brandon Pels rounds it out for the Hawks. He had 30 in their last matchup. He is the player to watch for them, as well as Joey Swick. They can both light it up on the scoreboard. As there's Johnson with the right-handed layup. And the Hawks are on the board for the first time today. Loading from the corner off the top of the backboard. Ball is loose. Swick up ahead to Johnson. Can't corral it as it goes out of bounds. It will be Prairie Ridge ball. Little sloppy to start.
Yeah, Bartlett's really struck. Bartlett, that's our 4th turnover already, and we're only not even minutes in. So it's this is always a challenge. You've got two teams. You had a rough time so far, 0-3. Want to get out of here with a win. It's really going to be kind of who really wants to come and play today is really going to be the interesting thing to watch.
Loading with the layup is good. The pass from Bowe, a nice cut there. And it is 5-2 for the Wolves here early. Yeah, definitely got to bring the energy up on both sides because you're not really going to get it from the fans today.
It's hard. It is a difficult one, but so far it looks like a lot of guys are ready to go and ready to play.
Right, with a nice spinning bucket there as he is on the board for the Hawks. Resendez with it on the right wing. Now McKim, being guard heavily, drives. Loading on the cut, dribbled it off his foot, and it will be Hawks basketball.
Yeah, and for Prairie Ridge, as you mentioned, Loading's having a great tournament. He's averaging 19 a game in the tournament, returning Northwest Herald all-area player from last year. The big thing for them is who is going to complement him scoring-wise and provide some offense.
Nankoff over to Johnson. Bowe on him outside. Pels with it now. Skip pass. Another skip pass. Johnson in the corner, fakes, drives in, tries to dump off. Was a nice looking pass. Nankoff wasn't ready for it. He was open under the basket. It looked like a good look there.
Yeah, good news for Bartlett right now, shooting 100%, 2 for 2. Bad news, that's their 5th turnover, and we're not even 4 minutes in.
Matching the Wolves' scoring total so far with turnovers. Not a great start as Loading has it outside, being pressured by Johnson. Now it's Vanderweel. Over to Bowe. Loading with it. Johnson on him. Pokes it out. Yeah, if you're the Hawks, you really need to make sure you take Loading out of the game because the Wolves really can't do much on offense outside of him as Resendez knocks down a 3. Maybe they're all going to hear me today and they're going to start knocking down some shots.
Again, that's what you need. You need some guys to step up, to take the shots, and to nail the shots.
Nankoff on the drive. Righty layup is good. They will count the bucket and the foul. So Adrian Nankoff will go to the line looking to get 3 points the old-fashioned way.
Nice move there by Nankoff. I mean, so far, I like, Bartlett seems like they've got a lot of energy on offense. The big thing is just making sure they hang on to the ball.
As Pels will come out for Bartlett, he is replaced by number 23, Anderson Maloche. And number 22, Johnny Kemp, comes in for the Wolves. He had a nice game against Mundelein a couple days ago, off the bench.
He did, and I think the big thing for Prairie Ridge is that and it looks like so far they've translated that effort they had in the second half against Mundelein, and they have brought it out here so far, and the energy that they have.
McKim misses the bunny, can't get the putback to go, gets his own rebound, but he stepped out of bounds. A tough possession there, 2 really good looks, but the Wolves will come up empty-handed. Johnson will bring it up for the Hawks. Over to Swick on the left wing. Right with it. Now Johnson. Johnson drives by Kemp. The layup is good. Finishes against Loading and flexes a little bit here early on. Johnson with 4 early points as he'll get called for a hand check there.
Got to keep his composure. It's only 1 foul. He's got a tough assignment, too, defensively, guarding Loading.
And we got changes for both squads as number 4, Lucas Michaelios, as well as number 34, Tiago Gray, will come in for the Wolves. And number 24, Kellen Myers, as well as 22, Mason Leiterman, will come in for the Bartlett Hawks. Resendez down low, Loading, can't finish, pokes it out. Kemp with it on the wing. Resendez will try his luck again. No good. He gets his own board off the tip. And he'll be fouled on the ground. It will be Prairie Ridge with a baseline out-of-bounds opportunity here.
Resendez bringing some good energy early here. And you've seen a lot of try and get as many guys into the game as they can, too. See who wants to bring that energy and who really wants to play today.
Kemp with it. Gives to Resendez, over to Michaelios. Loading with it now. Turnaround, no good. Gray with the offensive board, he puts it up. Can't get it to go. Battle for it down low, it will be a foul on PR.
Like PR is getting some great looks and they just cannot get the ball to fall. Really aggressive. They're going to the boards aggressively too, which is a good sign for them.
A little over 2 minutes to go here in the opening period. We are knotted up at 8 points apiece. A little bit of a sloppy start, but a lot of effort on the court right now. And that will be a travel against the Hawks. That was Myers.
And that's their 6th turnover now. Again, they just 4 for 4 from the field. So when they get the shots, they're making them, but they just got to take care of the basketball better.
Michaelios with it. Oh, and an errant pass. Some miscommunication between him and Kemp. As Coach Prairie tells them all they need to slow down a little bit. Right, inbounds it to Swick.
So far, they've done a nice job of keeping Swick out of the game. He has not gotten a shot yet.
Myers with it on the wing. Swings it to Wright. Wright with a nice crossover move. Goes in the lane against Michaelios. Banks it in. Nice shot by Wright there. And Bartlett will take, I believe, their first lead of the game so far.
First lead, 5 for 5 from the field. They've got some guys who can play, and it looks like it's just a matter of kind of getting it all together at the right time and again, cleaning up some of the mistakes.
Maloche all over Kemp, wanted a 5 call. It was tipped out of bounds by Leiterman, but some really good defense there by the Hawks. As Johnson will come back in, he will replace Quintion Wright. Johnson with 4 early points, Wright with 4 points as well for the Hawks so far.
Yeah, Johnson, a transfer from Glenbard East. He looks like he's had some, fairly decent games scoring-wise here early in the tournament too.
The layup is missed there by Resendez, boarded by Loading, and he gets the putback to go. He's got 7 early points here for the Wolves. Under a minute to go here in the first period. Leiterman kicks it out to Johnson at the volleyball line. Maloche on the drive. Now we'll give to Swick. Swick thought about the pull-up, gives off to Maloche. Kemp on him. Leiterman. Myers on the drive, takes the bump. Dump off pass to Johnson. We got a scrap for it on the floor. Swick from 3. Long. Tipped out. Resendez has it. Shot clock is turned off. A little over 20 seconds to go. Kemp will try from D. No good. Rebounded by Johnson. Takes it away from Gray. A little over 10 seconds left. I think the Hawks are going to hold for the last shot. Johnson makes his move. Pull up. Long. And it's tipped out of bounds by the Hawks. It was Leiterman trying to get an offensive board. 0.7 seconds left. Prairie Ridge might be able to get up a little full court heave here.
See if we can get some kind of long play here that they might have inbounds play.
Resendez will inbound for the Wolves. Loading, got it off, and it's off the top of the backboard. So a fast start here in this first quarter, even though the scoreboard doesn't really reciprocate that. A lot of effort from both sides of the floor so far.
Yeah, and, again, Prairie Ridge getting a lot of shots, just not finishing, especially a lot of good shots at the rim. And then Bartlett, only 7 shots, but making 5. Their big thing is the turnovers with 6 in the first quarter.
With this period break, we'd like to thank a sponsor of ours, Custom Heating and Cooling. For all of your heating or cooling needs, count on Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland. Featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service. Find them online at customheating.com. Custom Heating and Cooling, powered by Brian, whatever it takes.
And so far, Rory Resendez of Prairie Ridge is doing a really nice job on Swick. Swick is only taking the 1 shot from 3 kind of late in the quarter. So doing a nice job on him. But they've got some other guys who look like they're stepping up, doing some good things. Johnson, looks really good. Quintion Wright looks really good. These are guys who can make some things happen offensively.
And Brandon Pell's only about 2 minutes of playtime in that first quarter, and he is still sitting on the bench.
Yeah, you wonder if, again, it could be a lot of things. Is he not feeling good? Did they just not like his early effort?
As our fire alarm is going off now, too.
That's never good.
We will have a stoppage of play so that we can close that door and turn the alarm off. I believe it was just an accidental mistake, maybe by the Bartlett bench there. But it has been taken care of, so we will get back to the game. A 10-10 start here. Like I mentioned, not necessarily the fastest start scoring-wise, but both teams getting up and down very fast. A lot of effort being shown here early on in the day.
Loading getting a little bit of a break too. We'll see where they get their offense from.
Swick on the spin, he was fouled, and he will go to the line and shoot 2. The foul was on Rory Resendez. Maybe look for Swick to get going here in the second quarter with Pell sitting on the bench.
You would expect it. I mean, he's averaging almost 16 a game here in the tourney. He's been a big, at 26 against Grant. Third-year starter, Daily Herald All-Area player as a sophomore. but can't hit the free throws.
Yeah, he misses both. Both went in and out. Bo has it on the wing. Number 25, Tommy Meehan for the Wolves has checked in for the first time. He gets it stripped away there by Maloche. Good defense. Swick on the drive. Finishes. A 2-point lead for the Hawks, 30 seconds into the second quarter, as Adrian Nankoff will be checking back in for the Hawks. Resendez, he'll dribble it out. Swings it over Bo. Meehan with on the wing, back to Bo. Wolves trying to get into their offense here. Meehan knocked away by Johnson. Johnson, breakaway chance, lays it in. Smooth layup there on the other end.
Yeah, he's really active today so far, and giving Bartlett a lot of energy.
Poked away by Johnson, and it was touched last by Brandon Bowe as it was going out of bounds. So it will be Bartlett Hawks basketball. Timeout, Prairie Ridge. Brian Frericks has seen enough after just a minute and 7 seconds here into the second quarter.
Well, 3 turnovers to start the quarter. Had to get Loading back in the game. He's got to, it's kind of tough on him. It's hard to keep him off the floor. He's got 7 of their 10 points. You got to have him in there.
With this timeout, I'd like to give a special thanks to all of the sponsors you saw in our opening intro, in case you missed it. Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland, Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin, and Genesis of Algonquin, Wise Guys Pizza of South Elgin, Tom the Plumber Incorporated, and Daryl Barnes Photography. Fast-paced start. We got Motley Crue playing the gym, hopefully trying to get us a little amped up. I can feel it a little bit.
Gets the blood going, gets people moving, gets some energy going. Bartlett, I think a lot of energy too, especially with their man-to-man defense, really active, and I think it's making a difference for them.
Pels finally checking back into the game for the Hawks. He will come in at the next dead ball. Swick on the pull-up 3. Yes! Joey Swick, his first 3 of the game. You got to imagine that might get him going.
Definitely. And Bartlett on a really nice run here, 13-2.
Loading back in the game for the Wolves as well. You can tell they don't want this game to get out of hand with him not in the game. Bo with it. Nice cut by Vanderweel. Reverse layup is good. Some English off the backboard by Vanderweel. And a nice cut and finish by him. A 5-point lead for the Hawks now. Johnson picks it up. Swick now. Resendez all over him. Oh, he'll pull up again. Short. Loading will take it up now. Over to Vanderweel, nobody on him. He kicks out. McKim thought about it. He'll pull up. Yes! Madden McKim with the little bunny pull-up.
And a great sign for Prairie Ridge to see some other guys getting involved in the offense here.
The Hawks with it now. Leiterman. Johnson with it on the wing. Now Swick on the other wing. Swick will spin. Can't get the layup to go. A nice move, had a good look at the rim, just couldn't finish. Vanderweel with it now. He's open again. Pull up mid-range. Yes! And it's a 1-point lead for the Hawks, and now they will take a timeout with 5:13 to go in the second quarter. So now we're getting some runs by both squads.
Prairie Ridge answers after the timeout. And again, you've got Vanderweel, who's the football star for Prairie Ridge. He was the Northwest Herald all-area captain. Great quarterback, all-around player, showing some fire here out on the basketball court, the ability to score. And McKim also with the, providing some offense too. And I think Prairie Ridge then hopefully opening some things up where they can't just be on loading all the rest of the game.
Yeah, and like the last 2 possessions, Vanderweel was pretty much open with his, filling his lane on the somewhat fast break, even though the Hawks were able to get back, but nobody was covering him on those last 2 times, and he set up 2 buckets for himself.
Yeah, and you look at it not just today, but also down the road when they get back into Fox Valley Conference play, they're going to need these other guys to score and shoot because teams are going to sit there and focus on loading and trying to take him away and take him out of the game.
Swick bringing up for the Hawks. Pels back in for the Hawks as well. Johnson in the corner. Guarded by Loading. Rocker step. Some spacing issues for the Hawks. He gets it over to Pels now. Pels will back down Kemp. Oh, tough shot. Airball, he wanted a foul. Loading, grab the rebound, he'll bring it up. Picks it up near half court, gets it over to Vanderweel. Guarded by Wright. They double out the screen, Bow with it now. Kemp on the wing, guarded by Pels. Here's McKim, the layup, no good. Loading, no good, but he was fouled by Johnson. He'll go and shoot 2. The Wolves have been all over the offensive boards to start here.
They really have. They've got, let's see, 6 offensive boards.
First free throw rolls around but does not drop. So some free throw issues from both sides to start off here.
So far that seems to be apparently the good free throw shooting was not a Christmas gift for either team.
And he misses the second one short as well.
0 for 5 combined between the 2 teams at the line.
Swick picked it up. Now Pels with it on the drive. Tough shot. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by the Hawks. Put back up. And Nankov with the offensive board and put back. And now Pels on the other end with the steal off the inbound in the bucket. So the Hawks getting scrappy for 4 quick points there.
Yeah, it's you know, again, you can't fall asleep.
And now Pels has 2 fouls as he picks up his second there. It looks like the Hawks are starting to trap here in the corners, and they're starting to pick it up a little bit on defense.
Definitely, yeah. I think that's, you know, again, this is a good game to try some different things too, to, you know, give some teams some different looks. You know, and again, see what brings you some energy.
Michaelios back in for McKim for the Prairie Ridge Wolves as Vanderweel finishes down low. Vanderweel getting some buckets here early. He's got 6.
A great look there by Loading.
Loading, trapping the ball handler in a corner, and that will be out of bounds. Good defense from Elijah Loading as well. A 3-point Bartlett lead, 21-18 with 3:27 to go here in the first half. Loading will bring it up for the Wolves. Michaelios on the wing. He'll come off a screen, finds Bow. Bow on the drive. Dump off pass, Loading's finish, and 1. Loading will go to the line and look to tie the game with a free throw. But with what we've seen so far, hopefully he can just get the lid off the basket for both teams at the free throw stripe.
Yeah, and Bow, his 3rd assist, he's really doing a nice job of finding people, especially Loading.
This free throw is good. And we are knotted up at 21 as both teams are really starting to pick it up on the offensive end. We're kind of getting rid of the sloppiness right now.
I think everybody's getting into it a little bit. Get the Christmas dinner out of the system.
Right. Tips it out. Interesting pass there. And it's knocked down by Nankov. I don't know if Wright necessarily meant to do that. And there's going to be a double dribble, or a carry, excuse me, on the other end.
I think he may have actually crossed the line before the inbound. And unfortunately, another, you know, kind of like the last sequence there, costly mistake off the inbound.
Pels to inbound. He'll get it out to Wright. Crossover move. He really likes that right to left crossover. Dumps it off down low. Nankov dribbles around to the corner, kicks it back out. Leiterman. Leiterman on the drive. Right. Left-hand drive, Pels, blocked. Oh, and Wright takes a hard fall as he jumped up. Michaelios got under him. Some nice sportsmanship, making sure everybody's all right. It will remain Bartlett basketball off the shot. The shot clock will reset as well, which is a big deal because that did not touch the rim. The shot clock was below 8.
Right.
Pels down low. Leiterman fake. The layup is good. Nice move by Leiterman. And a good inbounds play by the Hawks to extend the lead to 5 here with under 2:30 to go.
Yeah, nice pass there by Pels, the Valpo baseball recruit.
Vanderweel knocked away from behind by Wright. as Anderson Malosh will check back in for the Hawks. Loading will come out for the Wolves as Meehan will come back in. We'll have to see how the Wolves offense looks now without Loading in the game. Bo to inbound. Gives it out to Kemp. Now Vanderweel. Meehan. Pass caught him a little bit by surprise. He gives over to Michaelios. Back to Bo. Down low, Vanderweel fakes. Hop step. Can't get the finish to go. Tipped around. We got a scrum for it. Michaelios couldn't pick it up. Right will. And now Michaelios takes it away. Vanderweel on the drive. Yes! Lucas Vanderweel, 8 points. To second, Elijah Loading's 10.
Giving them a big, big boost offensively.
Swick open for 3. Rolls around but doesn't drop. Michaelios, nice pass up ahead. Bo on the drive. Stutter step. Euro off the bottom of the rim. He just got a little too far under. Knocked away. That will be off of...
Not sure.
It will be off of Bartlett. We didn't have a signal from the refs, but it will be Prairie Ridge basketball.
And we got a little sloppiness back again here the last minute or so.
Vanderweel with it on the wing. Taking his time over to Meehan, now Kemp. Bo with it. Skip pass over to Meehan. Now Michaelios. Vanderweel thought about the 3. Now Bo will try it. Almost wedged it in between the rim and the backboard. As Nankov will bring it up for the Hawks. Swick now with Bo on him. He'll post him up, spins again, kicks out. Leiterman, short, rebounded by Kemp. 45 seconds to go here in the first half. 12-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. A 3-point lead for the Hawks, 26-23. Meehan's little bunny, no good, long, right with the offensive board. Shot clock is turned off, so the Hawks can't hold it, but Wright doesn't want to do that. Nice pass, and it is finished by Malosh. A nice find by Quintion Wright. 20 seconds to go here in the first half. Vanderweel to bring it up. Loading and Resendez were checking in for the Wolves, but they probably will not get back in. Meehan's pass is blocked. Meehan gets blocked by Swick. Good defense by Swick. And I stand corrected. Loading and Resendez will get a chance to come back in before the end of the half for the Wolves to put points on the board.
Yeah, good move here with them on offense. Try and get something for Loading and cut into this lead before you go into halftime.
Kellen Myers checks in for Adrian Nankov. Bo to inbound. Getting close to a 5, and it will be a 5-second call. You could see it getting very close. Good defense by the Hawks. And Pels will now come back into the game, as well as Johnson. For this last offensive possession, you got to imagine they're going to hold for the last shot if they're trying to keep these two out of foul trouble.
You would think so, and I think that is the one. I think nice thing about the shot clock is in the past you might have had somebody hold the ball just for the end of.
Swick between the legs. Pels circling around, one-legged fadeaway. It rolls in at the buzzer. Joey Swick, a nice little post move, looking like Dirk Nowitzki.
Yeah. Well, he got his offensive game going there in the second quarter. Great sign for Bartlett. Kind of a wild up and down first half.
Yeah, your leading scores at the end of the half for Bartlett. Brandon Johnson has 6. Number 21, Adrian Nankov has 7, as well as Joey Swick. For Prairie Ridge, Elijah Loading, per usual, is your leading scorer. He has 10 at the end of the half. And Lucas Vanderweel is the main man backing him up with 8. Resendez has also been a little bit of a spark, hitting a 3 in that first half as well.
Yeah, and I think that's the one thing for Prairie Ridge is getting Luke Vanderweel going. Certainly has a huge impact. I don't even think he came off the floor. If he did, he was only out for maybe a minute or 2. But if you can get McKim going and some other guys going along with Loading, and then Bartlett has had a nice balance too right now with a lot of different guys contributing. I think again it's going to be okay. It's that effort thing. This is a tough game, that 9 a.m. game, final day of a tournament.
And so at the end of the first half, it is 30 to 23. The Bartlett Hawks with the lead over the Prairie Ridge Wolves in the first game of the final day of the 2025 edition of the Hinkle Holiday Classic. We will send it to the break. Welcome back in. A minute to go until we start the second half of action here from the 7th place game in the consolation bracket, the first game of the final day here at the 2025 edition of the Hinkle Holiday Classic. I'm Dylan Machashik. I'm doing the play-by-play. I'm joined by my dad, Marty Machashik, doing color. We'll be with you for the next game as well between Grant and Mundelein, so make sure you stick around after this one and stick around for a full day of basketball that will be finished off by Bennett and Naperville North in the championship later tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty remarkable this tournament. You get to see defending state champion Bennett, again, one of the best teams in the state. Really, you know, they've got the whole package, so it's really a great addition to have them at this tournament every year. This is a great tournament. You know, great games, well run. You know, so if you can get out tonight, get that chance to see Bennett against the Naperville North team that's pretty tough. They've got their starting lineup back, and they've shown they've got a pretty good club. I mean, obviously a lot of things are going to have to go right for them, but you know, that's going to be a fun championship game.
Oh yeah, and we saw them a good amount last year too. They were pretty solid, and they brought most of that starting squad back, like you mentioned.
Exactly.
As Bartlett comes out looking to trap right away, Zendez with an open corner three, and he hits. Right out of the half, the Wolves get a 3, and it's a 4-point lead for the Hawks.
And a great find there by Vanderweel.
Oh, and that will be a block on Vanderweel there, as Wright ran him over. He was not set. Both squads on defense looking like they're coming out pressuring a little more, even looking to trap.
Yeah, maybe try and see if they can just kind of generate something off of that. Turnovers early hurt Bartlett. Turnovers late really hurt Prairie Ridge in that first half.
As that's knocked away, Nankov got it back, but it was tipped out of bounds by Loading as he drove baseline there.
And Prairie Ridge showing a lot of deflections here early, getting into the passing lanes and disrupting some things for Bartlett.
Swick. 1-footer, no good. He hit one at the end of the half there with the buzzer sounded.
Defense though stayed right in front of him. It looked like a kick.
I think he just threw it off his leg.
Yeah, must have, yeah.
Nankov will bring it up now for the Hawks. Bounce pass, tried to find Pels, it's knocked around. That'll be off of Pels and it'll be Wolves basketball. Looked like he tried to put it between two defenders there to get it to Pels, couldn't.
Bartlett's showing a little pressure here.
Vanderweel with it. Yeah, a little man press here. Right all over. Here comes a trap. Resendez another corner three. Short, no good. Rebounded by Johnson. He had Wright. He did not look up. And that will be off of Johnson. It'll be Wolves basketball.
And Bartlett, kind of what plagued them early in the first quarter with the turnovers, where they just couldn't get the opportunities. And like you said, they had a great look, potential look there for a layup.
Loading will bring it up, and we're gonna get a travel. Loading wanted a foul on Johnson, and they're gonna talk a little bit, laugh and smile a little bit.
It's like some good-natured fun there. Hey, they're competing. That's fun. That's good to see. You know, two really fun players to watch.
Swick with it. Nankov now Johnson, Bow on him. Johnson pull up mid-range, yes. Brandon Johnson with a smooth mid-range pull-up. And the Hawks will take a timeout off that bucket. A 6-point lead. Brandon Johnson is up to 8 points now.
Yeah, really nice game. He's 4 for 5 now from the field. Obviously, expending a lot of energy too, having to guard Loading.
Don't forget that this game is brought to you by our season sponsors, and this quarter is sponsored by Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? It's express online buying made simple. Visit online at rosenhyundai.com or genesisofalgonquin.com. Yeah, 6:32 to go here in the third quarter. A sloppy start to this game a little bit, but the energy has been there the entire time. Everybody's been up and ready to go. Nobody's had a little bit of a Christmas dinner hangover.
No, not much, and I think one of the big things that keys too is Prairie Ridge now. The turnovers are up to 11, and Bartlett has made them pay for them with 19 points off those turnovers.
Vanderweel will bring it up. Swick all over him. Vanderweel having some trouble. Gives it off to Resendez. The Hawks coming out on a 2-3 now. Loading with it. Vanderweel down, loading. It's fouled. You gotta imagine that the Wolves are gonna try to keep loading in the middle and expose this 2-3 zone that the Hawks are coming out in.
And really good work, really good recognition, you know, working.
His first free throw is no good. Again, free throws an issue for both squads so far.
Yeah, that's now 1 for 7 for both teams.
His second, no good again. My goodness.
Yeah, that's a bit of a shocker there. He's now 0 for 4.
Pels, nice pass, right with the quick finish. Good find by Brandon Pels on the drive. Bartlett will bring the pressure up. The trap, now Vanderweel down low. The layup, missed. McKim tips it out. Bo with the rebound. Back out to McKim. Resendez fakes the 3. Loading now. Down low, Vanderweel. Back out, loading 3. In and out. Tipped around, Swick will grab it. And he will bring it up for the Hawks. The drive. Spins again. Fader, no good. He really likes that post up into a spin.
He does, yeah. He's got some good moves. And really critical kind of point in the game here, I think, for Prairie Ridge, down 8. And just, you know, missed some great missed opportunities that they had to cut into a lead here in the last few possessions.
Swick looks like he took a shot somewhere. I think it might have been to the head. As he comes out of the game, he is replaced by Mason Leiterman. As that pass is tipped away, it will remain Bartlett basketball, but good defense on the out-of-bounds play by the Wolves to now back Bartlett all the way up.
Right, and now they can get into their full-court defense here, which they're picking up.
Leiterman didn't see Pels wide open on the other end. He was jumping and screaming for it. As the Wolves come out on press, Wright brings it up. Nankov, open corner 3, he takes his time. Might have taken too much time to think about it as he misses. Loading will bring it up for the Hawks. It was McKim who got the rebound. Loading, dump off pass Resendez. Didn't look at the rim there. McKim got an open look from 3, thought about it, didn't take it. Pull up is good. Nice shot there from Madden McKim. He's hit 2 nice little short pull-ups so far. Pass up ahead to Pels. Swing pass, ooh, couldn't be handled by Nankov. Kick out, Leiterman thought about it. Now he'll drive around. Right-handed layup is good. Nice take by Mason Leiterman there.
They're really finding some holes in the defense right now for Prairie Ridge.
Vanderweel up top with it. Loading now. He will take it out and take his time as the Wolves will try to get into their offense. Bo with it now. Resendez. The Wolves being pretty stagnant here on offense in this possession. Now loading down low, Nankov. He'll go up, can't finish, got too far on the rim. Resendez rips it away though, and the Wolves will retain. He'll try his luck from deep again. Short, loading with the offensive board. He's fouled and he'll go to the line, but so far, I don't know if that's what you want.
Well, and it's tough because I think this is kind of what happened the other day against Mundaline. They got, you know, that fourth quarter where they just couldn't get anything to fall. They're getting good looks. They just can't get anything to drop here.
His first free throw is no good, it's short. The charity stripe struggles continue, and Swick will come back in. He replaces Leiterman. 4:03 to go here in the third quarter. An 8-point lead for the Hawks as finally a free throw drops, and you got to imagine that's a weight lifted off the back of Loading and the Wolves.
Definitely now 1 for 5, 1 for 6 at the line.
Nice look up ahead by Pels. Swick couldn't finish at the other end, and he'll get called for a foul there, probably a frustration foul there on the other end.
You know, Prairie Ridge still hanging around, only down 7 here with 3:53 left in the third. You know, they can get some of these shots to drop. I mean, they're getting some good looks.
Bo will bring it up. The Hawks a little discombobulated on their pressure there, as the Wolves were able to break it pretty easily. Resendez. McKim now. Down low, tipped away by Johnson. Johnson with great defense, making up for the size advantage Loading has down low. Pels, a little push-off move. Couldn't get to fall, and he will get called for a foul as well around the basket.
Yeah, that wasn't a good foul there. That was just, you know, again, I think frustration, as with the Swig foul just before that, you know, had an easy, or not an easy chance, but a close-in chance that didn't fall.
Malosh replaces Pels, who is in a little bit of foul trouble. He's one of their leading scorers, only 2 points so far in this one. Bo with it now for the Wolves. Swick really pressuring him. Taken away now by Johnson, an errant pass. Johnson, hesitation move, pull up three, rolls out. Johnson getting some nice looks on the pull-ups. Vanderweel with it now on the left wing. Down low, loading against Swick, trying to find a way to back in and get a bucket, and he will. Fighting for the bucket was loading, and he gets it to drop. The Hawks will speed it up, and now Wright has it in the corner with Vanderweel on him. He'll drive towards the middle, kick it out to Malosh. Malosh back to Wright. Swick with it. Swick spins again, the layup, long. Again, that spin has gotten him some really good looks. He just really hasn't been able to capitalize.
Get him to fall, no.
McCann loses it, goes right to Vanderweel. He couldn't handle it. Now Swick will go to the other end. Driving, he wanted a foul, couldn't get to fall. Rebounded Malosh, gets it to go. Good follow-up there from Anderson Malosh. And Bartlett will take a timeout. Their coach not too happy. I don't know if it's with the refs or...
I think he felt Swick got pushed from behind on that drive there. But good job by Malosh not giving up on the play and being there to put back for the putback. And again, the turnover is really hurting Prairie Ridge now.
This timeout is brought to you by Wise Guys Pizzeria. For the best pizza in town, it's Wise Guys Pizzeria in South Elgin. Check out their new and improved online ordering system at imawiseguy.com. See their catering menu online for parties or any occasion. It's all there, imawiseguy.com. With New Year's coming up, Wise Guys Pizzeria.
Hey, it's a wise move, right?
2:12 left to go here in the third quarter. A 7-point lead for the Bartlett Hawks, 38-31.
The other interesting part about this second half so far is Swick and Pels, their top two scorers, haven't scored in the half. And they've been able to sustain that 7-point lead.
Yeah.
Prairie Ridge, the turnovers are really, again, it's now up to 14. And Bartlett has made them pay for it with 21 points off those turnovers. On the other side, Bartlett's got 9 turnovers, but Prairie Ridge has only gotten 8 points off them.
Bartlett had 6 turnovers within the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So only 3 turnovers since. Loading, dump off pass. Gray can't finish. Had a good look, a really nice pass by Loading. Another good look for the Wolves that they can't finish on.
Yeah, and a great job of breaking the pressure.
Johnson on the drive, tried to wrap it around pass to Malosh. Couldn't find him, would have been a really tough pass.
And at times it looks like Bartlett, it's like they're trying to get the lead from 7 to 14 in one possession almost. It's like just, have a little more patience. When they get the right shots, they're finding they're finding the hole.
The Wolves having a really easy time of breaking the press. Michaelios now in the game for the Wolves. Loading, dribbles it back out. Resendez to Gray. Down low to Loading. Loading fakes, kicks out Kemp. Thought about it, kicks over to Michaelios. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Being pressured by Wright. The drive, floater, short. Rebounded Gray. He is fouled and he'll go to the line. A good offensive board there for Gray, and hopefully the Wolves can keep making free throws after Loading made the first for them.
Yeah, we'll see that. Again, they can't afford to have these empty possessions where they're great opportunities to score.
And Gray's first free throw is long, as Kellen Myers will check back in for the Hawks. He'll replace Johnson.
Yeah, Johnson doing a great job on Loading too, really working hard and really, making it difficult for him to score.
Gray's second shot is no good. Rebounded by Kemp. Offensive rebound for the Wolves off the free throw. Michaelios over to Resendez. Now Gray again. Down low to Loading. Back out to Resendez. Loading with it on the elbow. Leiterman on him. Kemp now. And Resendez. Under 5 seconds to go on the shot clock. I don't know if the Wolves know. Gray gets it up and gets it to go right before the buzzer sounds. Cuts the lead to 5 for the Hawks. They rush ahead. Malosh out. Leiterman. Corner 3. No good. Gray tips it around and tried to save it as he was falling out of bounds to Michaelios, who wasn't ready for it. And the Hawks will get it back.
Nice move down there, though, at the other end. And again, if they can get more of that, you know, convert on those opportunities. Again, here you're only down 5.
A little under 50 seconds left here in the third quarter. As mentioned before, a 5-point lead for the Hawks. Right. Malosh now. Drives, layup, no good, couldn't finish. Had a good look at it on the baseline, couldn't get to go. Kemp now. Michaelios. Here's Resendez with it. Loading. Back to Resendez and Michaelios with it again. Knocked away. Malosh going the other way. The layup is good. Another bucket off a turnover for the Hawks.
Malosh really making some great things happen on the defensive end.
5 seconds to go here. The Wolves looking for a shot. Loading. Michaelios. Blocked. Myers got to it with the block. And that will end the third period here. A 7-point lead now for the Hawks. And a really interesting period almost there.
Yeah, it really was. Well, again, you had with Bartlett maintaining the 7-point lead with Swick and Pels not scoring. And, you know, some flurries of turnovers. Again, the Prairie Ridge now, they had 7 turnovers in that quarter, now 16 for the game. You know, it just seems like they get close and then but they can't finish. The free throw shooting is really hurting them. They're now 2 of 9, I think, at the line. So it's really, you know, just some missed opportunities that are keeping them from making this even a closer ball game.
Before we start this fourth quarter, our fourth quarter action from this one is sponsored by Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? It's express online buying made simple. Visit online at rosenhyundai.com or genesisofalgonquin.com. And a special thanks to all of our sponsors, including the many different places we're getting great food at in the hospitality room this week.
Another great feature of the Hinkle Holiday Classic, certainly one of the better top hospitality rooms you'll find around, you know, at the holiday tournament time.
Malosh to inbound. Swick will bring it up for the Hawks. Pels and Johnson on the bench for the Hawks. Leiterman with it now. Gets it back to Swick. Vanderweel all over him. Quincy on right, pull up mid-range shot. Long. Michaelios will bring it up. Crossover move, and he'll give it over to Bowe. Brandon Bowe with it. Gray couldn't handle the pass. It's a scrum on the floor for it. Loading got it out of there to Bowe, and Vanderweel will try to slow things down for the Wolves here. Taking it baseline, he loses control of the basketball, somehow keeps it in play. And now Loading with it on the wing.
A little hot potato here.
Gray, nice move, can't get the layup to go. Tipped around, Loading, look to get it back to Gray. Aaron pass taken away by Wright. He'll lead into the front court. Gives it over to Swick now. Swick on the drive, bumps, and will get a travel. He lost his footing there, going into both Loading and Vanderweel down low.
I think a little bit of this too is seeing some guys almost trying to make too much happen at times. You don't see a lot of real great flow right now, and it's kind of leading to a lot of these turnovers that are happening.
Bowe has it for the Wolves. Now it's Loading with 13. Gets it to Gray. Gray on the lefty layup is good. A nice cut by Tiago Gray and a good find by Loading. And it's a 5-point lead for the Hawks. Right, bumps off. Michaelios couldn't get to fall. Myers with the putback, couldn't get that one to roll in. Gray with the rebound, fighting for it, and gets it off to Loading.
Boy, Gray is really giving them a big lift off the bench.
Bo with it. Gives it to Gray. Down low to Loading. Nice find.
Oh.
Can't finish the layup. Vanderweel tried to get the offensive board. It's another scrap on the floor. And that will go off of Maloche. Loading looked like he was trying to get it to one of his teammates. It ends up going off Maloche, so it will remain Wolves basketball regardless, as Myers will come out and be replaced by Adrian Nankov for the Hawks. Loading, Michaelios now. Had an open look, thought about it. Wright, I think Wright told him to shoot it. Now he will. No good, rebounded by Loading.
Oh, rebound.
Oh, almost got it to fall. He'll go to the line and shoot two. And this is where the Wolves really need to capitalize now.
You're right, but they're playing hard. They're really, the effort has been great. Gray has been a huge lift, you know, on the boards, inside, and see if they can make the free throws.
His first is good, nothing but net. McKim comes in, he'll replace Gray. Johnson comes back in for Bartlett. He replaces Leiterman. You gotta imagine that Pels should probably be coming in soon for Bartlett as well. As that rolls around and drops for Loading, he hits both for the first time today. The Hawks get it up ahead though. Maloche, a nice move, blocked by Loading. Tried to save it, he does. Johnson with it now. Spun, got it to Wright, right on the drive. Maloche now on the drive, kicks out. Nankov picked it up. Swick off the catch. Mid-range shot is good. Joey Swick up to 9 points now for Bartlett.
First points of the half, they really needed them right there.
Bo with it now. Poked away by Maloche, regains it. McKim now. Johnson really denying Loading here. Loading on the cut, back out. Bo with it, mid-range shot. Bounces around, no good. Nankov. It'll be a foul against Loading.
Checking into the game for the Wolves, number 3, Rory Resendez.
Yep. Resendez takes it away. And the Wolves will get the ball back. A 5-point lead for the Hawks. Little under 5 minutes to go here in the game. McKim's mid-range pull-up, gets his offensive rebound, puts it back up. No good, tipped around. Pass up ahead, here's Wright with it. Oh, he smoked the layup. He missed the fast break layup. But the Hawks get the rebound, another good follow-up. Wright didn't want to put it up, and he travels.
Turnovers now hurting Bartlett now, 4 in the fourth quarter, and again, both teams. Prairie Ridge, some great opportunities to get it, cut into this lead, and Bartlett, great opportunities to extend it, and neither team taking advantage.
Johnson all over Loading, trying to get around, gets it poked out from behind, but he gets it back somehow. McKim with it now on the drive against Swick, puts it up, can't get it to go, and it will be a foul against the Wolves. Loose ball foul on McKim, and it will be Bartlett basketball as Pels will come in for the Hawks now. But before then, the Wolves will call a timeout here with 4:18 to go in this one. A 5-point lead for Bartlett. But the Wolves kind of chipping away now.
They are, and I think Bartlett needs to just look like they're so, like, it's almost like this frenetic aspect to their offense. You know, they're like, they're trying, and it's like, you know, almost like settled down just a little bit. You know, I know we've got a shot clock, but you also have a 5-point lead. You know, find Swick. Swick finally got open for the 50-footer to hit there. Prairie Ridge, I think the only thing you really could do differently is finish. They're getting great looks. They're aggressive. They're making things happen defensively. They're getting, you know, they're active on the boards. It's just a matter of finishing some of these shots.
Yeah, and when Bartlett came out and pressured them even with the press. They had no problem breaking it. Seemed almost easy, like knife through butter.
Right? Yeah. It's not really. Yeah, I don't feel like they're really being impacted. I mean, I think Bartlett and the half-court defense is doing some really good things to disrupt Prairie Ridge, and certainly Johnson has been doing a really nice job on loading. I mean, loading, yeah, he's got 15, but he's making them work for him when he's on it.
Not to mention a really balanced scoring attack so far by the Hawks. Nobody in double figures yet, but
which is pretty remarkable because the last game you had Pels with 30 and Swick with 26.
Look for the deep pass there to Johnson to break the press. Swick with it now. He'll drive it up. Malosh on the layup. Rolls around, couldn't get to fall. Rebounded by Loading. Here come the Wolves. Loading behind the back move. Over to Vanderweel. Bo with it. Resendez. Skip pass over to McKim. McKim. Skip pass back to Resendez. Here's Bo with it on the wing. Trying to find a cutting Vanderweel. He'll find a Loading instead. Loading lefty layup. Couldn't get to fall. Good look. I think he might have gotten bumped. Johnson will bring it up now. Crossover move. Picks it up. Gets it off to Nankov on the drive. The bump. The finish. No good. A good look there for Nankov. Couldn't get to go. Resendez up ahead. Saves it behind. Oh, and McKim just couldn't handle it. A really nice play by Resendez to save it. It was right on the money, too.
And again, just another opportunity there to make it a one-possession game, and it just can't, they just can't make it happen.
Tiago Gray back in as that pass is deep. Swick with it. He is fouled by Resendez. Swick, a little over the shoulder catch there.
Shoulder catch, and then you got Pels, who's a pitcher infielder, going to Valparaiso, showing off his arm there a little bit too.
So I was trying to mention before, Tiago Gray comes back in for McKim for the Wolves. And Malosh comes out for the Hawks. He was replaced by Quinty on right. Swick's first foul shot is good. He's the first Hawk in double figures today with 10. Second one rolls around, no good. Rebounded by Bo. To Vanderweel. And it's knocked out of bounds. He couldn't handle it. Wright gave him a bump. And it will be Bartlett basketball.
Hasn't scored.
Johnson will bring it up. Against the pressure of Bo. Step back. Bounces around, no good. Rebounded by Loading. Resendez. Vanderweel with it up top now, Bo. Down low, Gray. Kicks out to Vanderweel. Gray, Pell's giving him plenty of space out there now. Loading from deep. Yes! Big time shot from Elijah Loading. He hits the three. It's a 3-point game now with 2:40 to go, and we have a timeout by Bartlett as they're having a little trouble inbounding the basketball there.
Yeah, and I did, the last shot that Johnson took, didn't really like that. Too early in the shot clock when you're up 6.
This timeout is brought to you by Tom the Plumber. Tom the Plumber, Inc. is a family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at tomtheplumberinc.com or give him a call at 847-513-3971. That's 847-513-3971.
Well, we got Loading now with a double-double, 18 and 10. He's right near his average. And again, they're 1 or 2 plays away. They're really hanging around. I mean, you look at this team's record. I know it's 2 and 10, but they're certainly much more capable, much better than their record would indicate. You didn't see that here today.
I would agree. As we will come out of the timeout, it will be Bartlett basketball on the inbound. Off the made 3 from Loading.
And if you're Bartlett, Swick has got to have the ball here in this situation at some point. The ball's got to go through him. I know they're going to deny that, but you've got to have him part of the offense here in this possession.
Johnson will bring it up against Bo. Gives it up to Pels. Pels down low to right, nice cut, and he finishes. Good offense from the Hawks to get an easy 2 and extend the lead back to 5. Vanderweel having some trouble against right, he will bring it up. Bo with it now. Loading, open pull-up 3, no good. Rebounded by Vanderweel, puts it up and he's fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Pels with some nice plays here offensively in the last couple of possessions, or last few possessions, on the passing game.
Vanderweel will go to the line and shoot 2. I believe his first time going to the line today.
It is, yes.
And his first shot is short. Very short, at the front of the rim.
Yeah, again, the free throw shooting overall is really hurt Prairie Ridge.
As that one bounces off the front of the rim and in. A 4-point lead for Bartlett. A little over 2 minutes to go here in this one. Johnson, Bo all over him. He's playing some pretty good defense on him. Johnson tries to break him down, and that will go off of Johnson. It was knocked around, it went off himself. And it will be Wolves basketball.
Really solid defense there. 6 turnovers now in the fourth quarter for Bartlett. Again, play some passing game, take care of the basketball.
Vanderweel to Bo, back to Vanderweel. You got to imagine the Wolves are going to really look for loading down the stretch here as he gets a good look. The 3, no good. A good contest there by Johnson, a late one, but he got it up there pretty right in his face as Pels takes the drive and he is fouled at the other end and he'll shoot 2. So a chance to extend the lead now to 6 points with 1:34 to go. If Brandon Pels, who has been awfully quiet today, can knock down both these free throws.
If you're Prairie Ridge, you've gotten the looks you wanted with your best player getting 2 threes. They just haven't fallen.
His first free throw is good. The second is up, also good for Pels and the Hawks. A 6-point lead now as they will apply some pressure on the Wolves. Bo will bring it up. Pels applying some pressure on him, almost tips it away. The Wolves couldn't take advantage of that little man advantage they had for a couple seconds there. Gray gets it down low though. The lefty layup is good. It's good. Timeout as head coach Brian Frericks will take one for the Wolves now with 1:19 to go. A 4-point lead for the Hawks. The Hawks are in the bonus according to the board, but I believe the Wolves have only committed 4 fouls.
Well, the next one would be put them in the bonus then because of the 5 quarters. So,
correct.
But Gray with a really nice, again, Gray is really giving them a nice boost off the bench, now 6 points.
Just like we have a photo finish coming up here. Daryl Barnes Photography for portraits, family photos, graduation photos, sports team photos, and more. For all of your photographic needs, contact Daryl Barnes Photography. You can find Daryl Barnes online at darylbarnesphotography.com. Like mentioned before, 1:19 left to go in this one. You got to imagine if you're Bartlett, you got to hold the ball a little longer.
Yeah, there's no rush. I know you have a shot clock here, but take some time. There's no and you don't need to be going one-on-one. This is a time to work the ball, move the ball around, try to break down their defense, maybe get a layup. They've done that a couple of times in some of the fourth quarter possessions here, and you want to do that again.
Swick will get it. Here comes the trap from loading. Pass up to Pels in the middle. Pels will break it. Dump off pass gets tipped away. Bo saves it, and the Wolves will take it. So the Wolves force a turnover at the other end off the press, and Bo has it. Now for them, now Vanderweel. Under a minute to go. A 4-point lead for the Hawks. Oh, Gray, loading was open. Now he'll get the open mid-range shot. Couldn't bank it in. will have a push on the floor. It's on the Hawks. It will remain Prairie Ridge basketball.
Wow, yeah, that's, again, first of all, you go back to Bartlett. I mean, you pull the ball out, work some clock, and, now, again, you got Prairie Ridge a chance to get within one here if they can hit a three.
Bo with it. Gray. Resendez thought about it. Ooh, tried to find Bo, but Bo fights for it and will get a jump ball. It will remain Prairie Ridge basketball.
That was a tough pass there. That's almost like going into a triple coverage.
Yeah, but by the skin of their teeth, Prairie Ridge maintaining possession. Bo will inbound. Oh, kicked. Pels with a smart kick there as Loading was going to be wide open for a layup.
Yeah, and if you're Bartlett, you got to be everybody, helping, on the screens for Loading.
Lob pass in. Loading does get the look, and one! And one! Pels wants it to be on the floor. He's saying he grabbed him while he was on the floor. The refs do not agree. A quick lob pass off the inbound. A really smart play there by Brandon Bowe to get it in quickly. And Elijah Loading finishes and has a chance to make this a one-point game with 38 seconds to go.
Well, they just fell asleep. Bartlett fell asleep on the inbounds. It was a great inbound, and just fell asleep.
The free throw is good. It rolls around and in. Kemp will check in for Gray. A 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, so you don't necessarily have to follow through the Wolves, but at some point you will.
You do, just because it's hard, to leave yourself that little time.
The trap off the press. Pels will bring it up pretty easily. The Wolves not really doing much. Now Loading will pressure, and he fouls Pels early. 29.2 to go in this one. Pels will go to the line again. That's only Loading's second foul. And the Hawks are in the bonus. But the Wolves will also be in the bonus after the next foul as well.
Right, Pels did it his first two free throws here a few minutes ago.
His first one is short, though. It remains a one-point game as Gray will check in for Kemp again to add some size for the Wolves here. The second free throw is up, and it is good.
So now you've got Swick on Loading.
20 seconds to go. A 2-point lead for Bartlett. Bowe with it now on the wing. Timeout taken by Frericks. He didn't like what he was seeing on the offensive side. A full timeout taken by Prairie Ridge with 15.6 seconds to go in this one. A 2-point lead. Prairie Ridge does have the ball with a chance to tie it or even take the lead.
Yeah, and obviously your Prairie Ridge, you got to find a way to get the ball to Loading. If you're Bartlett, you got to take him away. So it's going to be interesting to see what they come out with out of this inbound here and how they approach it.
It will be interesting.
And you had Swick, who was on Loading on that last possession. See if they stick with that too.
Yeah, a little bit of a size disadvantage, so down low as well.
Yeah, exactly. And I think but I don't know that Bartlett has really any other great options against him with Johnson fouling out.
I guess expect maybe some doubles if Loading gets it down low.
I would. I think you're double. I think you want to double him anywhere he gets the ball. Try to get the ball out of his hands and make somebody else beat you.
Yes, Swick coming right out of the timeout all over him already, denying him. Vanderweel will inbound. He gets it into Gray, who will give it right back. Oh, it's tipped away. It will be off of Loading.
Play by Swick.
A great defensive play by Joey Swick to get the deflection off of Loading's leg. Kemp will check in for Gray during the dead ball. Still a 2-point lead for the Hawks, now 11.1 seconds.
Yeah, really alert, great defense by Swick.
Swick within the backcourt. Resendez fouls now. 9.6 seconds to go. Swick can possibly somewhat put the game away if he can knock down both here.
Definitely, and unfortunately for Prairie Ridge, 21st turnover, and couldn't have been at a worse time.
Oh, and it's no good. The first free throw rolled around, touched about just every part of the rim, and it didn't drop.
Post-Christmas free throw shooting not good so far.
Swick's second is good, nothing but net. The Wolves will have to go. Loading with it. Here comes the double. Pels knocks it away, and he takes it. And that will do it. Pels on the other end. The layup and one. And one. With 1.4 seconds to go to just add on to this finish here, as they sent the double at loading. He couldn't. Well, it was just a tough spot to pick it up, and he lost possession in a really rough area.
I was wondering if they were even going to possibly foul there. Obviously, it doesn't matter now. But Pels and Swick showing up with the defense after the big offensive games the other day.
The full court shot is no good, and that will wrap up our 7th place game here in the consolation bracket. A 52-46 win for the Bartlett Hawks. We had an exciting one. I'll have the post-game interview with Bartlett's Joey Swick, and I'll let my dad wrap up here in the booth.
Yeah, again, a great effort by both teams. First game out of the block, 9 a.m. Interesting game with Bartlett had the lead most of the from the second quarter on. But Prairie Ridge would keep coming at him. Had a chance there late. Great tournament for Elijah Loading. Averaged about 20 points a game for PR. Joey Swick and Brandon Pels, though, with 2 big defensive plays on him in the last minute there, to preserve the win. 52-46 win for Bartlett. So for Bartlett, a great way to finish up the tournament, get out of here with a win, and go back into Upstate 8 conference play. And we'll be back. Myself and Dylan Machashik will be back for our next game, Battle of Lake County, Mundelein and Grant. And we'll look forward to talking to you then.
Hi there, I'm Dylan Machashik. I'm here with our Beacon Academy player of the game from the consolation bracket 7th place game, Joey Swick. So Joey, obviously an early one here. Not necessarily the game you guys wanted to be in. What was the mindset coming into this one for the squad to pull out a win here and maybe going forward after this game?
So it's the end of the year, so we want to get one to end off 2025 and go into 2026 on like a new foot. And we're really just trying to find our foot. Obviously, like, we've been losing, but we're a young team. We got some young players, some 1v1 good players with the ball. We're trying to work together. As you look at the box score, I think all of us were around like 8 to 9 points, 11. So we've been all working together, trying to figure out us as a team as Bartlett and not just me, you know what I mean?
And as you mentioned, a really balanced scoring attack today. Is that like kind of ingrained in y'all that you want to share the ball, really share the love around and get points from everybody?
Yeah, so coming into this year, I want to be more of a point guard than a scorer. Some games, as a leader, you do have to take over and try to, put the ball in the rim. But today, you could tell this defense was very disciplined, and it was going to be a team game instead of just, a 1v1 or like a 2-man game. So we really executed our plan really well and, got the win.
And the last possession, you got the steal or the deflection on Loading. What was that like, being told to guard Loading at the end there, and how did you take that challenge?
So that was my choice to guard number 11. I trust myself as a defender to, guard the best player at all times. So I really just wanted to win this game, end off, on a good foot. So, I just had to put my head down, go guard up, got the deflection. And then we had my other teammate, Brandon, get the dub steal. So, it's a team game right there.
Thank you, Joey. Great game. We'll be back for our 5th place game here in the consolation bracket between Grant and Mundelein at the 2025 Hinkle Holiday Classic. Thank you.
This sports broadcast made possible with support from the following: Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland. For all your heating or cooling needs, count on Custom Heating and Cooling. Featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service. Find them online at customheating.com. Custom Heating and Cooling, powered by Bryant, whatever it takes. Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? It's Rosen Express online buying made simple. Visit rosenhyundai.com or genesisofelgonquin.com. For the best pizza in town, Wise Guys Pizzeria in South Elgin. Check out our new and improved online ordering at I'mAWiseGuy.com. Tom the Plumber is a family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at TomThePlumberInc.com. And Daryl Barnes Photography for portraits, family and graduation photos, sports team photos, and more. Contact Daryl Barnes Photography at darylbarnes.com.